Space-themed arcade shooters have not been released much lately, and the developers from ROCKFISH Games decided to fill the gap with Everspace 2. The novelty is a direct continuation of the first part and went to conquer Steam in early access mode on January 18, 2021, and recently released version 1.0, accompanied by a major patch. The main difference of Everspace 2 from the first game was the genre change from the linear roguelike space shooter to the open-world space shooter. The authors have been thinking about the change for a long time and, according to assurances, had time to analyze more than 30,000 comments on social networks and 5,000 user reviews on Steam. The change of genre benefited the game because instead of randomized locations, there were carefully designed systems, and the gameplay became deeper. The game welcomes newcomers with a little tutorial and introduction to the story part. The latter here is quite average. Even with the small clips, any intrigue with the characters is not discernible, and the entire passage is designed for about 30 hours. The total content, including the development of companions, ships, weapons, side quests, exploration of regions, secrets, completing puzzles, racing competitions, collecting reputation, and more, about 90 hours of playing time. But it seemed to me that it would take considerably longer to master. For fans of specifics and numbers, the game features a total of 6 star systems to explore, 100+ unique handcrafted areas, 9 player ship subclasses with 4 levels, where each class has its own advantages and ultimate abilities, 11 factions with several types of ships and defensive units, and 7 recruitment companions with their own sets of upgradable items. You're allowed to level up to level 30. Fortunately, the mediocre story is not too conspicuous, because the very essence of the project is the general content listed above and enjoyable gameplay. The latter includes intuitive controls, especially on the gamepad, and constant battles with loot, where even in the most stalemated situation, you try to collect everything before you get out of the surrounding enemies. Loot and the destruction of enemies play an important role, so fans of excellence will have to strain to get something rare and really valuable. More attention should be paid to the companions, because they can have a direct impact on your abilities and often do not just sit at home base. Spending credits and resources to improve their perks greatly increases your chances of survival. For example, during particularly difficult fights, some of them can come to the rescue, and during simple exploration, give nice passive bonuses. In addition to enjoyable gameplay and development, I like the graphics and optimization. On GTX 1060 game steadily gives 50 to 60 FPS at high settings. At the same time, the world is quite beautiful, and at times you want to stop and admire the space scenery or alien infrastructure. It is a pity that they did not add even a weak destruction system to the game, but I wanted to shoot even small meteorites and watch them collapse. This fate is only available to opponents and various space plants or programmed objects that after an hour of playing, you begin to distinguish very easily. That's all. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'm off to make a new video.